Hey guys, it's Morgan from Planning with Morgan. I am filming a video to show you guys my budget. So you're gonna take a peek at how I budget my paychecks. I'm giving you guys real numbers. These are my numbers. This is what I get paid. It's real life. Yeah. So to start off, I use the Erin Condren Petite Folio system, planner folio. So I have the Leopard planner folio. I love leopard print, so it's neutral, it's a gray color. I love that. So I have this. I have a bunch of books in here. This is not how I carry it around, just to show you guys. So I use the Petite daily, which I did do a video on this to show you guys how I plan for my work week. This was last quarter, January through March, and then this is this new quarter. And basically what I'm going to show you guys is just how I kind of mark how I got paid. So you guys, if you watched my previous videos, I used to work in community mental health and I used to be salaried. It was a salaried position. I used to get paid every 2 weeks. I left that job after 12 years and I am now working for myself in a private practice as a therapist. So how I get paid is a lot differently. I get paid every week, but it's based off of co-pays and insurances, the claims and things like that. So I kind of have to keep track of what insurance is paid and for what session, etc., etc. So a little peek into how I do that is, show you guys this one. So I have my sessions and then I mark down with a kind of a teal green mild liner. Any one that I know that has been paid out, I will highlight it or put like a little, these are highlighted different colors for different reasons, but I'll put like a little box of the paid color, this mild liner color, next to it so that I know that it's been paid out. And then when the entire, like all of my sessions have been paid, I will put a green check next to it. And I do that for all of my sessions that that I have throughout the month. So there are still some sessions that I have not gotten paid out from for March, so that's why I'm hanging on to this, but I do not carry it around with me. It stays home. So I'm just gonna put that to the side. So like I said, for this quarter, same thing. I am just, you know, going through and marking down with my green mild liner which sessions I got paid for and which sessions I didn't. So that is how I kind of keep track of what I'm getting paid and when. So I'll put that to the side. And then my budget is in this Erin Condren Petite Folio notebook. So it is just a lined notebook, very plain, nothing in it except for just the lines and then the little like Erin Condren asterisk symbol. And this is what I use for my budget. So I kind of had a sticky note to show you guys for my monthly budget for May. So this is my budget for May. I put down May budget, obviously all of my bills, what my needs are, and then the total income that I need for the month, and then the total income that I've received underneath it. And then I will put in either red or green. Red if it's I am over budget, or green if I'm under budget. I am a month ahead in bills. So my May budget is whatever paychecks I get, it pays for my June bills. My April budget, whatever paychecks I get in April, it pays for my May bills. So these bills right here will be paid off with the money that I have from my paychecks in April. So I write down all of my bills. These are the totals. And then I go through and I budget it out per pay, something like this. So next week's pay is for April. Like I said, it's paying May's bills. It's pay number 4. It gets paid out on the 21st because I get paid on Thursdays. The expected amount that I'm supposed to receive is about $1,217.97. Give or take $1 or $2. Generally, this number is pretty accurate. And then I will put the actual number here. I write down all of my bills, and there you can see that there's a difference between these numbers and these numbers, and that is because these numbers are what it is divided by 4. So in order to pay my bills, I take the big number and I divide it by the 4 paychecks that I get during the month. So each pay, I will take a fourth of what the bill is and I will put it aside. So I do not take any of this bill money out. All of this bill money, I do not take it out in cash. I do use cash envelopes, but not for my bills. My bills are paid all online. So all of this money gets transferred to a separate account. I don't want that kind of cash in my house. That is just not something that I want. So all of this money gets transferred, each paycheck, whatever it adds up to be, for my bills, and it gets paid out in that account. Once I have the amount that's needed, and on the payday that it's needed for, I will pay each bill that way. My needs, so gas, groceries, house, pets, we have a dog, cats, snakes, so all of our pet needs, that is all cash envelopes. So that money gets taken out of the banks as cash, and that is taken and put into, where is my binder here? This binder here. So when I get paid, I take the money out and I put it into my cash envelopes. See, for gas, obviously it's empty because I already put gas in my car. Pet, same thing. I went to the store and got the pet stuff. And these budget sheets I haven't changed out. They're old. I don't really keep track anymore. It was just a pain for me. So same with groceries, and then any spending money that I have. So all of this is empty because it's the weekend and I already went to the store and everything was purchased. And generally, if I have any money left over, I just leave it in my wallet and then put the cash envelopes back into the binder. You will see on this page that I have a variable pay. I do have a side hustle that I work about once or twice a month, depending. I am a bartender. I work at the bar that my husband works at. We work together, and I typically work when there's like events or big things going on. It is really good money, so when they do have big events, I will work. It's only a couple of hours, and it's cash as well as credit card. So this gets paid out. I get cash tips the night that I work, and then I also get a paycheck of the credit card tips that I get. So the expected would be what we're told we're going to be making in our paychecks the following week, and then the actual is what gets deposited in my account, which again, it's roughly the same. And then I'll put my cash tips here. And then this is how I fund my sinking funds. Typically once or twice a month, I will put money away into these sinking funds, and that is in this binder. And you can see like there's money in there. So that is how I do my sinking funds. So it's a little bit different than what you see other people doing, but that is just how I do my budget. So this, depending on like what days I'm working, and I never really know until a couple of days beforehand, I'll generally have this at the end of the month. I'll leave like a couple of pages, and if I have any variable pay throughout the month, I'll leave it at the end. But yeah, that is my budget. So for this next month, I put down everything that's totaled up for all of my bills. So this is what my bills are. So our car insurances, our house, our utilities, which I tend to over budget for just because they are both going up. We just got flyers in the mail saying that there's a rate increase of like 25% for both of them. So I over budget for them, as well as for our water, which is going to be high because we're going to be filling up our pool soon. So I try to put more money into it because when the bill comes, it's going to be probably a lot by the time we start filling up our pool. Our internet bill, car payments, credit card, which I I paid off my credit card last month, so I don't have anything on my credit card. Generally, we don't have credit card debt. We just have the one credit card, and usually when we use it, we pay it off right away, just to kind of keep building our credit or keep our credit high. So that's why we have a credit card, our TV system, and then our cell phone bill, as well as the reason why that's so high is because I have 2 phones that I'm financing, and 4 lines on it, so that's why it's as high as it is. And then our needs for the month, so groceries, gas, our house needs, which I generally do couponing for, and then what we need for our pets. So this is just my end of the bills. This is just what I pay. This is my paychecks. This doesn't include my husband's stuff. He has his set of bills that he pays. If I am, for whatever reason, short, just because my pay is a little bit unpredictable, he will help me out and give me money towards that if it's needed. So far, so good. But he has his own set of things along with the girls' like tuition and things like that. That's what he pays for. He pays for a separate set of bills, as well as his own gas, and then he will contribute to the groceries. Like if there's stuff in the middle of the week that we need, he pays for that, and then eating out, going out to eat, and all of that fun stuff, that all comes out of his check. So this is my overview of what I owe for the month of May. And then, so this would be what the first paycheck of May, which would be paid out on the 5th, Cinco de Mayo. And I will write down what is expected, which I don't know yet, and then our actual, and then taking those big numbers, again, the 222.83, 725, and dividing them by 4 so that I get those numbers of what's supposed to come out with that one paycheck. And then that all gets transferred to the bill account. And remember that these paychecks for May would pay for June's bills. And then our needs, which pays for the needs of that week. So that's the difference there. And then this comes out in cash. I do pay cash for gas, for groceries, for pet stuff, and for house. Sometimes I do use Chewy for pets, and my husband pays for that. That doesn't come out of my portion of the pets stuff. So that is how I manage my budget. Hopefully that makes sense, and hopefully you can kind of follow along on this journey. I am going to be showing you guys after I get paid today from the bar that I work at that I'm going to be stuffing some cash envelopes, so I will film that. It's going to be in 2 parts though. I will stuff the cash tips from tonight's work at the bar, and then I will stuff again next week when I get my paycheck, because I get the paycheck a week later, and then I will stuff again, because like I said, that's what I use for our challenges, our sinking funds, all of that fun stuff. Like I said, there's more here. I just kind of quickly wrote down what I had. And the binders that I showed you do not include all of these because I have other binders. I just pulled out 2 of them to kind of show you guys quickly how I use the binders in my sinking funds and cash envelopes. The other ones are in the safe, so a lot of these are not shown, but they will be for next week's video. So I will film that for you guys. Hopefully that makes more sense. But yeah, so this is my budget. This is how I budget my paychecks. Like I said, I get paid weekly. It makes things a lot easier, to be honest, to get paid weekly rather than bi-weekly. But like I said, it is a variable income. It depends on, you know, how many clients I see, what the insurance pays, how long it takes for them to reimburse you, things like that. So it's a little different each week. It's not a you know, static income every week, which can be a little nerve-wracking, but it is what it is. So yeah, that is a look at my budget. Hopefully, you know, using real numbers. Those are my numbers, guys. So hopefully you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this and then other planning videos, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and I will see and talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.